This Japanese influencer has the most perfect face on the internet until people found out the shocking truth about how she got it. This is Airi, a 26-year-old woman who went from looking like your average awkward teenager to looking like a porcelain doll. Fans are absolutely obsessed with her big anime eyes and delicate figure that seems to match Japanese beauty standards perfectly. She's become famous as a ring girl at fighting matches and has appeared in various TV shows and in fashion magazines. But here's where it gets wild. There's absolutely nothing natural about her. It turns out that Airi has gone through over 20 surgeries to completely change her face and body. Her childhood pictures look like she's a completely different person, and that's because she basically is. But the reason behind her transformation is actually heartbreaking. When Airi was still in school, she was apparently very unhappy and got bullied constantly, likely because of how she looked. And the worst of it came from her own family. Her mother criticized her appearance and said she was a mistake. She even told Airi that she regretted having her because she looked just like her dad. And that's exactly what pushed Airi to start her transformation journey when she was just 19 years old. She started by spending $70,000 on her first major transformation, but that was only the beginning. By now, it's estimated that she spent well over $150,000 on completely changing her appearance. But what's really concerning is that Airi has documented all these transformations for her fans to see, and that's where people are starting to get worried about the message she's sending. Some people are saying her content is promoting unhealthy beauty standards to young followers. And when you consider that she's basically trapped in a never-ending chase for an impossible beauty standard, the situation becomes even more concerning. But here's what's really shocking. No one in her circle seems to think this is a problem. Her drastic change did get her more followers and TV spots in Japan, mostly because people are fascinated by her new look. But when you take into account the psychological impact of spending that much money to change your entire identity, the cost becomes much higher than just financial. And that's exactly why people are now saying this trend is becoming dangerous. Some are calling her transformation inspiring, saying she's tough for going through all these procedures. But others are pointing out that her reasons for changing aren't very healthy, especially considering the trauma from her mother's rejection. When you think about it, Airi is essentially living as a completely different person than who she was born to be. And speaking of identity, the question everyone's asking is whether she's actually happier now or just better at hiding her pain. But what do you think? Is Airi's transformation an inspiring success story or a dangerous example of how toxic beauty standards can destroy someone's life?